The new moon that is coming in just a couple days, is it a blessing, an expansion, or a mental trap? Just from a brief glance, Jupiter is forming one of the best configuration with Moon. But based on Babylonian astrology, Jupiter's signifier of wisdom and morality is invisible now. So let's decode it together. With Jupiter invisible, mental confusion and overload can happen. This energy can make you feel mentally scattered or overwhelmed. You might feel like there's too much information and not enough clarity. Don't rush into big decisions. Wait for a few days for things to become a little bit more clearer. And if consider Jupiter is visible, then mental breakthroughs and big ideas is possible. This energy brings a flood of thoughts and insights. Your mind may race with creative possibilities and future plans. With Jupiter visible, there's more clarity and wisdom available, but it still needs grounding. Avoid overthinking or saying too much too fast. Write things down instead of acting immediately. With Jupiter invisible, truths revealed, illusions ending. You may realize someone or something isn't what it seemed. A belief, plan, or relationship could feel disappointing. It's time of waking up to reality. Let go of false hopes and stay grounded. And if consider that Jupiter is actually visible now, facing reality with courage now. This is time to grow up mentally and emotionally. Jupiter gives perspective, but Saturn and Neptune force you to drop illusions. Some truths may feel heavy, but they are meant to wake you up. If something isn't working, you'll finally see why and what to do next. If take into account that Jupiter is invisible, well, miscommunication and mistrust can happen. Be careful with your words. There's a high chance of being misunderstood or let down by others. People might not mean what they say or say what they mean. Double check everything and avoid gossip. And if Jupiter visible, when there will be place for honest conversation and redefined trust. You may feel the need to speak your truth or clear the air. Miscommunication is still possible, but Jupiter helps you express with more grace and purpose. Be honest, but kind. Clarity in relationships can be healing now. Now, slow down. This is not time for rushing. If you move too fast, you might make mistakes because Saturn squaring New Moon, and it says go slow, go steady. Especially avoid impulsive moves in relationships, money, and travel. Some people may experience emotional fog or a lack of motivation. You can feel tired, unclear, and uninspired, and that's okay. It's a reset moment. Don't force progress. Take time to rest, reflect, or spend some time on the nature. Avoid online drama. This is for both Jupiter possibility being visible and invisible. Energy can steer arguments, misunderstandings, or online drama. Don't get pulled into debates or clickbait. Protect your peace. What to do instead? Rest, journal, avoid impulsive action, be patient. Focus on what's real. Talk less, listen more. This new moon is about clearing mental fog and realigning with truth. But first, it may show you what's not working. Now, let's go over all rising signs. Aries rising, this new moon activates your third house of communication, travel, and siblings. You may feel mentally restless but struggle to find clarity or direction. Misunderstandings with siblings or co-workers are possible. Creative ideas may come, but they need structure and patience to manifest. Be careful not to promise more than you can deliver. My advice to you, avoid short trips or risky conversations this week. Wait until clarity returns. Focus on clear, grounded communication. Don't let inspiration scatter your message. Taurus rising. This affects your second house of money, speech, and values. Financial confusion or spending based on illusion is possible. Be cautious who you trust with your money or secrets. You may question your self-worth or feel unsupported by family. Speaking truthfully without oversharing is important. My advice to you, don't make financial decisions under pressure. Wait and verify facts. Use this new moon to align your voice and your wallet with long-term values. For Gemini rising, this new moon falls into your first house, directly impacting your body, identity, and your choices. You may feel lost, restless, or unsure who you really are right now. Jupiter, your seventh lord, is invisible, so relationship clarity is missing. You might want to break free or explore new paths. But again, it's in case if Jupiter is invisible. If it's visible, it's actually blessing your relationship. Advice to you: don't reinvent yourself overnight. Let this emotional wave pass before making changes. Step forward with intention. This is a great time to align outer image with inner growth. Now, Cancer rising. This activates your 12th house of sleep, losses, isolation, hidden enemies. You may feel spiritually disconnected or emotionally drained. This is time to release toxic habits and let go of illusions. Hidden truths or secrets may be revealed in your subconscious or dreams, so watch out. Overwork or escapism could hurt your health. My advice to you: prioritize sleep, rest, meditation, time offline to reset your nervous system. Give yourself time alone to listen deeply. Your soul is downloading something unique. Next, Leo rising. This falls into your 11th house of friends, social circle, media, long-term goals. You may feel disillusioned with your community or realize some alliances aren't authentic. False hopes around gains or influence may get exposed. You could feel pulled in many directions, but unsure who truly supports you. A goal might need a revision, long-term goal. My advice to you: reevaluate your social circles. Stay connected to those with real integrity. Align with people who support your purpose, not your ego. Now, Virgo rising. This new moon activates your 10th house of career, reputation, and public image. You may feel confused about your professional path or disillusioned by some leadership. Authority figures may be misleading or unreliable right now. If you are in the leadership role, your message might not be landing. Take time to reflect before changing jobs or roles. My advice to you: avoid launching new projects or chasing praise. Wait for better timing. Step into greater responsibility, but do it with structure and humility. Libra rising. This affects your 9th house of belief systems, teachers, and foreign long travels. A crisis of faith or questioning your life philosophy may rise. Be cautious of false gurus, misleading spiritual advice, or travel delays. You may want to escape reality, but need to face deeper truths. Learning and wisdom feel foggy, not fruitful. My advice to you: stick to grounded spiritual practices. Avoid chasing spiritual shortcuts. Commit to a path of truth. Stay grounded even if you're expanding. Scorpio rising. This new moon activates your 8th house. House of secrets, transformation, intimacy, and shared resources, your favorite topics. Hidden financial issues or emotional baggage could surface now. Trust may be broken, especially in close relationships. There's potential for deep transformation, but only if you're honest about what's being repressed. Avoid taking loans or getting involved in shady money schemes. My advice to you: protect your energy, privacy, and finances. Not everything is what it seems right now. Use this energy to transform hidden fear into long-term empowerment. Sagittarius rising. This affects your 7th house of relationships and partnerships. You may feel distant from your partner or unsure where things are heading. If the Jupiter invisible, your usual optimism may feel blocked. Someone could be wearing a mask or withholding truth around you. Contracts or commitments should be delayed if possible. My advice to you: avoid making big relationship decisions now. Wait until motives are clear and build your relationships on shared truth. Don't rush or sugarcoat the real situation. Do the work. Capricorn rising. This new moon activates your 6th house of health, work, conflicts, routine. You may feel burned out or unclear about your daily responsibilities. Health issues could emerge from stress or overthinking. Workplace confusion or miscommunication is likely, so be cautious with coworkers or hidden enemies. My advice to you: simplify your routine and protect your body from mental stress. Make small, smart upgrades to your routine. Discipline now pays off later. Aquarius rising. This new moon affects your 5th house of romance, creativity, children, and you may feel uninspired or face confusion in love matters. Romantic illusions or mixed signals could create tension. Children may act out or seem emotionally disconnected. Your creativity may need a break to recharge. My advice here, don't force creative or romantic breakthroughs. Give it a space. Nurture your passion, but make space for it in the real world. And the last but not least, Pisces rising, as this new moon activates your fourth house. It's home, emotions, family, and you may feel emotionally vulnerable or disconnected from your roots. Family misunderstandings or housing confusion may arise. Your inner security may be shaken, especially if you've been ignoring your emotional needs. Neptune in your first house make it hard to know what is real right now. My advice here, ground yourself through home care and emotional boundaries. Avoid emotional overexposure. Strengthen your emotional center. Everything grows from there. And as always, reminder, it is crucially important to analyze your chart as a whole picture. And this simple prognosis is giving a major theme, and the details can come up after checking the whole chart. As for example, this new moon is activating my Venus in the ninth house. And yes, I'm traveling and I'm super excited about it. I'm packing and I'm thinking about dresses and all the jazz, Venus and Leo. But there's also Mars and Ketu in ninth house transiting over my Venus. So I should be very careful in travels and probably even super cautious. Okay, so let me know what do you feel more? What reflecting more with your life? The option with Jupiter being visible or the option with the Jupiter being invisible?